The word bill is not just a piece of paper. Its origin tells the story of power and authority. From the ancient Latin word bulla, it once referred to a sealed document. These documents carried the weight of papal decrees, decisions that shaped the medieval world. In those times, a bulla was more than a mere message. It was a symbol of divine authority, a decree that could alter the course of society. As centuries passed, the bulla evolved. It became a bill, transmuted into a symbol of legal and financial responsibility. The essence of its powerful beginnings remained. A bill was a command, an order that demanded respect. Whether it was a law or a debt, it was binding. The power it held was not just in what it said, but in what it represented. It was a promise of action, a commitment that required fulfillment. Today, when we receive a bill, we hardly think of its origins, yet it holds the echoes of historic proclamations. These documents were not merely requests for money or legislative drafts. They were instruments of control, capable of changing lives. The transformation of bulla to bill shows how language evolves, but the essence of authority endures. The history embedded in a single word reveals a complex journey from divine decree to everyday obligation. In the world of law, words carry immense weight. Legal documents are crafted with precision, their language reminiscent of ancient rituals. Like a magician's spell, the legalese used in bills is deliberate, full of meaning. Each word is chosen to ensure clarity and enforceability, much like the incantations in a ceremony. This ritualistic language transforms ordinary text into an instrument of power. The process of creating a bill in a legislature resembles a ceremonial rite. Lawmakers gather, debate, and refine the text, much like priests preparing a ritual. Every step is crucial, from the initial proposal to the final signing. The journey of a bill from an idea to a law is a transformation akin to alchemy. It is the careful weaving of words and intent to create a binding outcome. As the bill progresses through stages, it gains strength. Each reading, debate, and amendment adds layers of authority. The signatures of approval are like seals in ancient documents, conferring legitimacy. This process is not just bureaucratic, it is a modern-day magic. The ritual of lawmaking is a testament to the enduring power of language. It shows how structured words can shape reality, much like spells. Bills and contracts are more than just agreements. They are binding commitments, much like spiritual pacts. When you agree to a contract, you offer tacit consent, a silent nod of acceptance. This consent binds you, just as a soul pact does in mystical traditions. The words on the paper are not just legal jargon, they are promises with real-world implications. These documents create a link, a connection between parties. A contract, like a bill, is an agreement to act or refrain from acting. It is a commitment that cannot be easily broken. When you sign, you enter into a covenant, a solemn promise. This mirrors ancient teachings where spoken words and agreements held spiritual weight. The act of agreeing is akin to a ritual, a moment of binding. In the world of finance, a bill represents a call to action. It demands payment, a return of what is owed. This exchange is like a cosmic balance, a karmic cycle. The energy exchanged through bills is powerful. It creates obligations that must be fulfilled. Just as spiritual teachings speak of balance and reciprocity, so does the world of bills and contracts. They are modern manifestations of ancient principles, binding us in invisible threads of commitment. Money is energy. It flows, moves, and transforms. Bills represent a claim to this energy, a call for its return. When a bill is issued, it is a request for balance, much like the concept of karma. It signifies a debt, an imbalance that must be corrected. This view of money as energy is not new. It echoes ancient beliefs where wealth was seen as a form of spiritual power. A bill serves as a medium, a conduit for this energy. It is more than a demand for payment. It is a symbol of the energy flow. The act of paying a bill is a release of energy, a fulfillment of obligation. This process is akin to the cycles of nature where energy is constantly in motion. The transaction completes a cycle, restoring harmony and balance. The symbolic meaning of a bill extends beyond finance. In magical traditions, the spoken word creates reality. A bill, like a mouthpiece, gives voice to authority. It is an instrument that speaks the law into existence. This act of utterance is powerful, turning thoughts into tangible outcomes. Bills blend the elements of ritual, law, and energy. They are the modern-day spells, binding agreements that hold the power to manifest change.